Right, okay guys, welcome to another 8-bit face-off kerfuffle, although technically this should really be a 16-bit face-off kerfuffle, because from what I can gather, there are not actually any 8-bit versions in this. So anyway, yep, you've seen the title, Gods. Released in 1991 by the Bitmap Brothers. Now, these guys were... They came along with Xenon and then Xenon 2 and Gods, and you know, their games, graphically wise, were just unbelievable. Really so polished looking. Sound as well was always absolutely awesome. So this one here, you play the part, I think it's Hercules, and your quest, according to Wikipedia, is to achieve immortality. Now this is the Atari ST version. It first came out on the Atari ST and then on the Amiga. I don't know, they probably came out at the same time, and then it was ported to various other versions, which we shall take a look at shortly. Music is to die for, really good. Now I have to say, I mean, I did buy this game at the time, and I never really played it. There seems to be a pattern with me. I buy games and I just don't play them, which is bizarre because, I mean, I've played this game a few times since then, and it's a fantastic game. Oh, bollocks. Yep, you pull down, press the fire. Excuse me, pull down, press fire button. That kind of opens up the little menu. Now, in this version, and also the Commodore Amiga one, to jump, you press it up diagonally. But the graphics for this game, it's one of the best looking Amiga games, or Atari ST games as well. It really is beautiful. But then all the Bitmap Brothers games were stunning looking. So it's a platformer, but there's little puzzles you have to like flick kind of levers and that kind of stuff. These baddies look like, I can't remember what, there was one of the most recent Star Wars, these baddies look like one of the, or was it not this, it wasn't Star Wars, it was the Mandalorian, I think it was. He looked like one of the wee things that the what do you call it, you have to ride in the Mandalorian. I'm waffling, just ignore me. So pull down and then you press fire button and you basically pick up the key. Don't know how to get that gem down there, I've no idea. Once you kill baddies, they don't come back, which is good. So many games over the years, it's just continually having to keep killing baddies. Not so in this one. No, pick up that health. How do you turn off the spikes? Maybe you can't. Oh, bollocks, I thought I'd managed to get through that there, but obviously not. Now, whilst I've just been, you know, going on about how wonderful the graphics are in this game and how wonderful they are in all the kind of Bitmap Brothers games. I don't know what it was. I was never really a fan of their games. Don't know why. I mean, one of the games that people go on about all the time, and I mean, I shouldn't be talking about it just now because we're talking about gods, is Speedball and Speedball 2. I just never really got on with these games at all. Don't know why. Right, anyway, listen, that is the Atari ST. Right, the next version we're going to look at is a version I didn't even know existed. This is on the Super Nintendo. Who knew? I knew it was on the Mega Drive, but not on the SNES. Now you can see there it's got a little kind of added intro. This obviously came out after the Amiga and Atari ST ones. Music is good though. There is apparently a new version of this that was released maybe a couple of years ago. I think it's on Steam. Never tried it. If it's worth checking out, please let me know. Right away, look at the speed of this thing. That's insane. That is so much quicker than the ST one. Slightly different colours as well. The guy's got purple on as well. Music feels a bit kind of trance, kind of dance music sort of thing, but nothing wrong with that. Yeah, the speed of this one is mental. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. I mean, visually, there's no... I don't know. I'd be struggling to tell a difference. Well, apart from the maybe slightly more subtle colours in this one. I say obviously the biggest difference is the purple of your main character. That's some nice kind of parallax scrolling at the back there. But yeah, the speed in this one is just mental. One thing I do like about this version is the fact that to jump you don't have to press it up diagonally. You've got a separate fire button for that. If I didn't know differently, I would see this was the emulator was running too quick. I don't think it is. And through there to the end of level 1. Fantastic, that's the SNES. Right, now the version that I was used to, that I played back in the day. I do like the original music, I have to say. To take nothing away from, you know, the other versions, but I do like the actual tune itself on the ST and Amiga. Right, guess we better start playing the thing. First impressions, it does feel slightly snappier than the Atari ST one. But graphically, it's almost impossible to tell the difference. What I will do is I'll put all versions I look at side by side just as I'm doing my summary, just to sort of see if there's any difference. If there is any difference, it's very, very difficult to actually tell. This one, like the ST one, it does require you to press up on the joystick to jump. Not something I'm overly happy with, but you know, it's a single button joystick. Even though the Amiga could actually use 2-button joysticks, but for whatever reason, there was very, very few games, if any, actually utilised it. Yeah, don't know how to get that diamond. How would you get that? But yeah, these graphics are just insane. And I'm not just talking about the Amiga one, I'm talking about all the versions I've looked at so far. They're beautiful. Nowadays, when you've got all these sort of 3D games, the graphics are all kind of rendered with computers, but games like this, they were all hand-drawn. Beautiful. Really distinctive. Nice wee bit of kind of physics going on there, gravity, little objects. Yeah, I don't know how to get down there. Oh, bollocks. Yeah, when you pick up a knife, it just gives you an additional knife, so you can see there I've got 2 at the moment. I think, I don't know how many you can actually get. There must be some way to turn these jagged spike things off. No. Hey, there we go. Right, okay. Pick up all the extra little power-ups, get the key, and then leg it to the exit. And there we go. That is the Commodore Amiga. Right, next one, Sega Mega Drive. Right, so this appears to have the same intro as the SNES one. I don't know what one came first. Did it come out in the SNES and the Mega Drive at the same time? I'm really not too sure. Yeah, it's got the same music. Again, impressive. Though I don't think it's quite as well, no, I wouldn't say it's not as impressive as the original music. I just like the original tune. It's got a bit more kind of character. Ah, so this was actually ported by Kerfuffle. Ah, Sega sound by Jason Page. That's a cracking pedigree to have for the sound. Right, so it's got the same controls as the SNES, but this one, whilst this one is still fast, it's not quite as manically fast as the SNES one. I definitely do prefer the controls for the consoles, just having the separate fire button for jumping. I don't mean to admit though, I think this is a game I'm definitely going to start playing. I really like it. I like the style of the graphics, I like the gameplay as well. It's not too difficult. Well, to be fair, it is only level 1. What did we do here? That one needs to be down, and then I think... No, thanks. Anyway, we're through. This one does have some in-game music, which I don't think the other ones had, did they? I can't actually remember. Through here, and end of level. So yeah, there we go. That was the Sega Mega Drive. And the very last version, folks, is the MS-DOS one. They were apparently, according to Wikipedia, this game actually came out in the Acorn Archimedes. I was unable to find it, so apologies for that. This one's got the same original music as the ST and Amiga. Now, I'll be honest, I didn't actually realise that you know, when I had my Amiga and my mate had the PC, I used to blow them away with the games on my Amiga, and what I didn't realise was the majority of these really impressive looking games were also released for MS-DOS. The thing is, not many people had PCs as gaming machines, so maybe you had to order them by mail order or whatever. I never really saw them kicking about in like Virgin or any kind of software shop at all. Here you go, exit to DOS. Now, I was unable to get the joystick to work in this version, so I'm using keys. Now, you're probably thinking, oh, bloody hell, this is going to be an absolute disaster, but it wasn't too bad. Hey, graphics, nice. Really, really nice. Again, it does seem quite pedestrian when you compare it to the Mega Drive and SNES one, but I don't think that's a bad thing. It doesn't have to be 100 miles an hour. And graphically, it's just as good as the ST and Amiga ones. I think there must have been music in other versions because I don't remember. This one just seems to be different because it's got it's got sound effects obviously, but there's no in-game music. Give me double swords here. That's one good thing about playing about 10 different versions at the same time is you do get to know where to go. I'll tell you, these things are bloody hideous looking. They're like little small boys with wings, horrible. Right, you can actually duck them. Oh, better get that key. Ah, there we go. Right, mop up all the little extras and then dash to the end. And there we have it, MS-DOS. So there you go, folks. That is all 5 versions. You've got the Atari ST, you've got the Commodore Amiga, you've got the Super Nintendo, you've got the Mega Drive, and lastly, you've got the DOS version. What is the best version? You know what? There's not a poor version among them. I do like the title music on the original 3, the MS-DOS, Amiga, and ST. But I do prefer the controls on the console versions. I think possibly the console versions have slightly more colours. I don't know, what do you think? Hard to tell. There's really little to choose between any of them. Um, I don't know. I would say I'm not even going to recommend a version. I would say go and try them out. If you've got access to an emulator, download them, give it a go. I do, like I said, I do like the refined controls using the extra button for jumping, but they're all brilliant. They really are. So go and check them out, guys. So anyway, listen, if there's a game you want to see featured in the 8-bit face-off kerfuffle or 16-bit face-off kerfuffle, please put your comments down below. And finally, guys, as always, thank you very much for watching.